Hi and welcome back to my channel. My name is Erica. We are on day number 11 of our 2023 So Jolly Quilty and Stitchy Ornament Along. If you missed the previous day's videos, go back and check them out. I've been showing all the ornaments up close and talking a little bit about them and giving some tips. We're almost done. We're on day 11, so we only have one more day left, and then I will be sharing finishing videos with you as well. But let's go ahead and get started. If you want information about this tree back here, I will link a similar one below. I found one on Amazon that's really close. It's just a flocked pencil tree. I think I got mine at Michael's a few years ago. I used a 50% off coupon. You can get them at Hobby Lobby, Walmart, and again, like I said, on Amazon. I like the pencil tree because it's really skinny. It doesn't take up a whole lot of real estate in my sewing space, but it still gives me that cozy holiday vibe. If you're curious about the quilt behind me, this is my Christmasville quilt, and I will link that one below as well. All right, let's go ahead and dive right into today's ornaments. So we're going to be showing day number 6 of Quilty and day number 11 of Stitchy. So I apologize, my numbers on the Quilty got off from the Stitchy, but I do want to show the ornaments that go together in the same video. So bear with me on that. I do apologize. So let's go ahead and start off with our Stitchy. So here is day number 11 Stitchy ornament that features a cute little iron with the press word stitched on top. And then this is back stitching for the little cord, and I just ran it through that S on there, so it kind of looks like it's dangling off of the letters. And these are listed in the pattern, so you'll see these little straight lines. And I've talked about these in previous videos. Back stitching basically just means you're kind of doing more like an embroidery stitch maybe. So in cross stitch, you're normally just doing like an X like this, and you're just doing that over one little stitch. Well, back stitching usually means you just need to take a stitch and go maybe over a couple. You might be needing to go at a weird angle, so you'll come out of this hole and then come in wherever else the pattern tells you. So doing that, you can kind of get this fun little cord shape on there. So it's not hard. I do recommend giving it a try. If you don't like how it's listed in the pattern, you can kind of do your own, make it a little bit easier. Either way, I'm sure it's going to look adorable. And so you're going to want to give it a try for this one. It's also, there's also little backstitch pieces down here at the end of the cord as well, so where you would plug it into the wall. So I modeled this after my pink Oliso iron. You can make your iron any color you want. Of course, I stitched the press in that green, and then it's sitting on a cute little white cake tray. Just like all the other ornaments, this was stitched on 14 count Aqua's Weigart fabric. I also used DMC floss for everything, and then this little tart tin and the round sticky board was both from Fat Quarter Shop. So these are called tart tin ornaments. You can check to see if they still have those in stock, and then they recommend the perfect size that fits inside. So you'll want to get that size. I also have some little red gingham on the top, and I honestly just tied these in a cute little bow. I show you how to tie those bows in the finishing video, and then I actually just hot glued that on there. But you could also tie it on this if you don't want to hot glue the bow onto your piece as well. The tart tins are about 3 by 3, and your stitching is going to finish at about 2 to 2.5 depending on the piece. And then here is the ornament quilty version that goes along with that. We've got this cute little iron, and I actually need to remake this one because this little corner right here is supposed to be snowballed, and apparently I forgot that when I was following my pattern. So I think I need to redo this one, but I think you can imagine that it's going to be really, really cute. I used some back stitching on this as well, and it does have instructions on how to do that. There's also a template in the pattern as well. You can follow mine, or you can even draw your own. I drew mine on with a friction erasable pin and then just stitched along those lines using a back stitch, and there's instructions on how to do that in the pattern as well. So it's really, really easy, and I think it gives it a little something extra. And then I back stitched the little plugs as well. Of course, I finished this the same as all the other ornaments that we've already talked about. So I've got a little bow on top, some rickrack for the hanger, and then I did add this mini palm trim on the sides as well. So very, very cute, but I think I am gonna need to redo this because I can't believe I messed up on my own pattern. So here they are, our little press iron ornaments for day number 11. I think they both turned out so cute. The only thing I have left to do is add them to my adorable tree back here, and then we have one more day left and our tree will be full. If you're sewing or stitching along with us, leave a comment below letting me know how it's going. Let me know if you're stitching or quilting or doing both of the ornaments. Personally, I think you should do both because they both turned out so cute. It's really hard to pick a favorite. That's going to be it for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, if you're stitching along, make sure to share your progress in our Facebook group or with me on social media. That's going to be it for today. today. Thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you next time for day number 12. Videos. Backstitching basically just means you're kind of doing more like an embroidery stitch maybe. So in cross stitch, you're normally just doing like an X like this, and you're just going over one stitch. So there's a hole, and hole. And you're just doing that over one little stitch. Well, backstitching usually means you just need to take a stitch and go maybe over a couple. You might be needing to go to a weird angle, so you'll come out of this hole and then come in wherever else the pattern tells you. And so it makes it kind of look like you've got, you know, like I said, an iron cord. Stay tuned for the last video. I'm going to add these back here to my tree.